In my video, I will share the interview I did with my mom about the culture she has experienced since she was young. I asked a few questions based around the categories of local events or history, customs and traditions, and personal identity. I will then provide my personal opinion of how the culture has changed. In this section, I'll discuss the effect of the local events and history on my family and I reviewed the importance of the Lebanese war against Israel during 1972 to 1980 and how it affected my family. I asked my mother 2 questions about her views on the war, and she said that it occurred when she was at a very young age, so she didn't understand what was happening. The only thing that she knew was that she needed to run away from the bombs, and they weren't provided with very good food, so they had to eat the horrible dry bread. This made me think about the evolved conditions nowadays and how our world is a better and beneficial place because of the newer and developed technology. In this section, I will discuss the effect of the personal identity that has affected myself as well as my family. I decided to review the cultural importance of the usage of devices such as a phone, computer, or traveling on an airplane for the first time, and how it affected my family over time. I asked 3 questions about my mother's views on her first time to use technological devices. My mother said that the feeling of using a computer for the first time was wonderful and how it still had the punching cards using 1 and 0. She also believed that there is a tremendous difference between then and now, but it was still enjoyable at the time. Using a phone for the first time was foreign because there was only a home phone available, but it was strange due to the largeness and the signal was bad. However, it was still a successful invention. My mother's point of view on the traveling on an airplane for the first time was a difficult experience for her. It was a 5-hour trip to London and she suffered anxiety and trouble breathing, but she felt better when she called over the hostess and she calmed her down. My personal opinion is that technology has progressed greatly since the old eras and it has become more beneficial, so time was a key aspect of the development of technology. In this section, I'm going to discuss the effect of customs and traditions and personal identity on my family and I reviewed the importance of culture, in specific, religion, holidays, and types of people. I asked 3 questions about my mother's view on culture, and she believed that as a Lebanese citizen in a country with 17 sections of religion, it was easier to travel around and be exposed to different cultures. In addition, living as a financially average student attending a luxurious university, the American University of Beirut, and living around rich people with a better lifestyle made her push harder so that she could achieve her goals and dreams. This made me realize how different my culture is comparing to hers since I learned different things to what she learned. Here I'll discuss personal identity. I reviewed the significance of technological entertainment and how it affected my family. I asked my mother 2 questions about it, and she said that her favorite TV shows were 8 is Enough and Tom and Jerry. These were very popular during the 80s. During her 20s, she listened to artists such as ABBA and Bonnie M. This shows that my version of technological entertainment is way different than my mother's. To conclude, culture and technology have changed vastly and will continue changing into the future.